Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you've had a great weekend. I am starting to plan ahead for my week, and I already feel my energy getting a little bit scattered. So I sat here to record a grounding meditation because I thought that if it's going to help me, then it will probably resonate with at least one other person. So why not put it on the old recorder? That sounded really old school. Um, yeah, I just find that something so simple to A, have the awareness that I'm feeling a little bit scattered, and B, have the practice to come sit, recenter myself, and actually find a space to enjoy the rest of my evening instead of getting so caught up in what's to come. Yeah, so just bringing it back to the present moment. And there's a technique to this that's super simple, and I would love to share it with you now. So find yourself in a comfortable seated posture. That can be in a chair with your feet on the floor. That can be cross-legged on the ground, or if lying down sounds great to you, I recommend being in an active Shavasana, so either feet flat on the ground with your knees bent, or your soles of your feet touching in Supta Baddha Konasana, or just at least staying a little bit alert so that you're not completely falling asleep in your meditation. This is going to be a pretty short one here, just more of a reset and a grounding technique to get us into the moment. So, in your comfortable seated or laying down posture, gently close your eyes, resting the hands in the lap, either cupped together or maybe the palms are resting onto the knees, but turn the palms down. So we energetically come into this receiving space and this grounding space, which is what we're looking for on this beautiful Sunday evening, no matter where you're at. Centering your energy, and notice the sit bones or the back, wherever is touching the ground or the chair or your mat. And just notice that space of the body. Notice the energy that lies there. Notice where you're rooted and grounded, and from this place, if you're sitting, go ahead and rise up tall from that space. If you're laying down, extend the spine long. Just finding some length here. When we sit in a more erect position, we call in an energetic pattern of receiving from the universe, from spirit guides, from any sort of energy power or source that you believe in. That body position really signals that you're here, you're ready to receive. And then from the sit bones or the back of the body, crawl your way up the torso, through the belly. Make a little energetic spin around the belly area. Slowly bringing everything up into the lungs as we take a nice big inhale through the nose, all the way to the top of the lungs, and an audible exhale. Let something go. Let's do 3 more like that. Big breath in and a full breath out. So good. Notice the sensations in the body. Full, big breath to the top of the lungs. And all the way out. Good. Relax the shoulders. Relax any tension in the face. Bringing the awareness from the chest into the throat. All the way up through the face. Maybe a small smile. Feel a lightness in the eyes. And all the way to the crown of the head, the very tippy top crown of your head. And from this space, imagine a cloak of white light cascading like a waterfall down and around you, creating an energy field. Notice how this feels to have this comfort, this clarity, this shiny, this bright light white just cover over you. Take a moment to notice how that feels and take a few breaths into that space. Notice the sensation in the fingers and toes. Notice the sensation on the external, full external sphere of the body. The skin layering, the coolness or the warmth of the air on the skin and on the body. Letting this light release any worries, any pain, any stress. Imagine this just healing, comforting light. Sit with it. Notice if any thoughts arrive. And let them fly by, floating away like a cloud in the sky, non-attaching, just letting it go. This here, this moment, this time, this place is exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing. Nourishing the body, calming the mind. And we're going to tune into the breath. We're going to do a little breathing pattern here to further get into this grounded, calm, energetic space. Exhale all the air. Full breath in through the nose. Let it go out the mouth. Listen up on the inhale. Pause at the top and hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale fully, hugging the belly button into the spine, letting that last bit of breath go at the bottom, and hold for 3, 2, 1. Good. Big breath in. Hold at the top. 3, 2, 1. Release shoulders away from the ears. All the breath goes out of the body, hugging the belly button into the spine. Get the last bit of breath out and hold for 3, 2, 1. Good. Full big breath in. Hold at the top. Try and hold it in the belly, in the diaphragm, in the lungs, and then slowly let the shoulders fall away from the ears, exhaling every last bit of breath. Belly button hugs in at the bottom, and hold for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful big breath in. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Surrender. Let it go. Good. Hold at the bottom. We're going to do one more round, holding for 3, 2, 1. Deepest inhale yet, coming through the belly, all the way up through the lungs to the top of the shoulders. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Sigh it out. And hold at the very bottom for 3, 2, and 1. Return to normal breath. Notice what's flooding over the body now. Notice where you're at this very moment. What thoughts have come up. And honor yourself and your ability to let those thoughts go. Just remember that that is a practice. So meditation isn't about not thinking. It's about finding a moment of stillness and becoming really aware of those thoughts. And from awareness, we have the ability to shift. shift what we're thinking, shift how deep we go into that thought. Take a moment to notice how it makes you feel, if that thought is serving you, and how you can do your best to turn it on or off, in the sense that you have the ability to structure what that thought means to you. Maybe it's a thought that's been reoccurring. Maybe it's a thought you're ready to let go of. Taking a few normal breaths here. Try and find just a moment of peace. A moment of stillness. From this place of calm, we have the ability to integrate new thoughts, new ideas, new ways of being and thinking and acting and living, one small thought at a time. Remember that as you start spiraling down a path that you're just not feeling served at, that's just not resonating with your life anymore, that's just not a place you want to be. Reel it in. Every time you come back to center, give yourself credit, acknowledge, find that awareness, like, wow, I came back to center and here I have the ability to reset. Again and again and again. Reset, refocus, recommit to thinking and acting and living in a way that serves the life you would like to live. Take a moment now to visualize what that looks like for you. Visualize what it would feel like to be more centered, to take your power back, to set boundaries, to live from a place of love and compassion. And it all starts within. The more love and compassion we have for ourselves, the more we are able to give. Take a few moments, take a few long, deep breaths. And I'd like you to set an intention for your week. And if that feels like too much of a time frame, then focus on an intention for this evening or even for tomorrow. Maybe your intention is to stay connected. Maybe your intention is to not sweat the little things. Maybe your intention is to make a healthy shift in life. Maybe your intention is just to have more supportive, clearer thoughts. What does that look like for you? Breathe space into your intention. Get real clear, real grounded, real connected. Feel it. Bring your hands to heart center and let's find a rub back and forth of the palms. The palms are an extension of our heart. So as we rub together, we get closer to our heart space. Let's take a big breath together. Inhale. Let it go. Gently place the right hand on the heart, the left hand on top of it, bowing the chin ever so slightly, connecting head to heart. Take a moment of gratitude for this space, for taking the time out of your day to reconnect, for valuing the importance, for finding the awareness, for following your intuition. One moment at a time makes a huge difference in our life. Carry this with you as often as you can and come back to it as much as you need. Stillness is always there for you. Slowly flutter the eyes open. A beautiful practice. Thank you so much for joining me and for finding a spark in your light. The more lights that go on in this world, the more we can accomplish together, the more we can see change and growth and unity and love. At the end of the day, all we really want is to be loved, to give love, to connect with love. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you have a beautiful evening. Namaste.